We have built on their legacy. Our fathers went to war to ensure that we are a society free of ignorance. Today, Kenya's education system is ranked the best in Africa and 30th in the world, and we are still improving. Today, 9 in 10 of our children have access to a place in a public primary school, recalling that 50 years ago, only 35% of our sons and daughters had that opportunity. And that is not all. In expanding the public primary school network, previous administrations stayed true to the vision of the Founding Fathers. My administration has kept faith with that vision by connecting every primary school in the Republic to electricity, by abolishing exam fees for our students, and in gradually increasing access to free secondary education. And as we promised, we are rolling out the digital learning project, and 80,000 teachers have already been trained, and the digital content has been finalized. By next year, every child from Standard 1 to Standard 3 will have access to the digital devices, bringing digital learning to every corner of this republic. Our children will take their place alongside those from the richest nations ready to compete with them. Digital learning may be new, but our pursuit for this new, modern way of learning is true to the principles for which our fathers fought. They knew that knowledge was the key to freedom and prosperity, and that is why they resisted the limiting colonial vision of education, and indeed that is why they fought for the right to build their own schools. Ladies and gentlemen, when our fathers won our freedom, they knew that poverty was our arch enemy, and so they set out to end it and to make certain that every Kenyan could make a decent living. They believed in a Kenya that rewarded hard work, productivity, and innovation. But they also knew that we had to build a caring nation that protected its most vulnerable citizens. It has been my overriding commitment to make my administration's contribution to this cause. And that is why we established a cash transfer program known as Inua Jamii that now reaches more than 700,000 elderly and disabled Kenyans. Equally, the presidential bursary scheme for orphans and vulnerable children has changed the lives of more than 49,000 such children. Again, it was this administration that set aside 30% of public procurement for women, youth, and persons living with disabilities, and it is this administration which is enforcing that policy. As we seek to empower our youth, I will not shy away from making reference to the National Youth Service. Despite the challenges that our National Youth Service program has faced, it has delivered some very clear and tangible successes. For instance, since 2013, the program has employed over 91,334 cohorts spread over 81 constituencies across the country. The program has expended 5.4 billion, of which 3.4 billion has been paid out as direct wages to those recruited, while the balance has gone towards savings. As part of the cohort program, we have given special emphasis to our young women who, through the Huduma Kitchen, have received Kenya shillings 365 million